Hello, my little rapscallions and ne'er-do-wells. Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, my name is Megan, and this is a spooky, spooky Halloween mess. That actually is as far as the Halloween theming is going to go today, pretty much. I am not a decorator. I am not somebody who really, really decorates for the holidays because I don't see a point in decorating a mess. And my house is often a mess. I also am very lazy and I don't want to take everything back down. I think last year I was really hyped and I put some decorative pumpkins. Oh, there's something spooky, I guess. A raven. Um, but yeah, I put some festive pumpkins, oh, and there's a festive piece of paper towel. Hello again, Willow. Yes, I will let you outside. Hold on. But anyway, we put these pumpkins outside and I put them out before Halloween. And then I was like, okay, it's cool to leave pumpkins out through Thanksgiving, right? But then there they were until I think Christmas or New Year's is when the rotted pumpkins got thrown out. So I don't like to decorate. I don't like to decorate because it's just I don't take it down. I don't take it down. So anyway, we're still looking at the mess. I'm going to take you on a tour of how horrible things got around here. We're not going to clean all of it up. Spoiler alert. Because today I lost energy. I filmed all of this past weekend on Saturday and Sunday, and I did not have enough energy to complete a clean on either day. So, FYI, I'm going to take you on a tour of just the destruction and the grossness. So if you're voyeuristic and into that, here you go. You can see what a mess everything is and feel better about your house, probably, because I'm going to guess that your house doesn't look like this. Or maybe it does, and that's why you watch me. I don't know, but yeah, this is what it all looks like. And here's why. I mean, I've been busy for sure, but also I got all jazzed up about my last video and all the editing and the planning and the scripting and the music and all those things. And oh boy, here's my daughter's room. We haven't even been in there. Like, honestly, we used to at least play in here. She doesn't sleep in here yet. She still sleeps with us, but I, yeah, we haven't even played in here. But that is on my list. This room is on my list, a massive, massive declutter for the next coming weeks. I have a bunch of plans. But anyway, sorry, I'm distracted and I haven't even finished showing you all the messes yet. Here's our main bathroom, primary bedroom's bathroom. That's gross. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I got all jazzed about my YouTube journey and how fantastic that last video is going to be. And I put a lot of effort and thought and time into it. But it turns out that this is so spooky. Oh, happy Halloween. I'm just going to show it to you again. Here's how much scary stuff there is. But I was so focused on that it turns out that if I don't just clean for you on camera, and use that as my content, then I don't clean my house. So it really made me go back to the roots of why I started this channel. It was so easy to forget the real reason I started was that I have ADHD, and the only way I can convince myself to do anything is if I can make it fun somehow, or if I can have some other motivation. And so for me, this channel was so that I would actually be motivated to clean my house and to declutter. And anytime I start forgetting that was the primary motivation, and I start trying to get creative and do other things with the YouTube channel, that is when my house gets worse. So I guess if you were afraid that I was going to stop cleaning, fear not, because I have to. I have to. I may try still to figure out other ways to be more creative with how I share that content. But for this week, this was just pure survival. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna clean again, just gonna film it, and here we are with the voiceover again. So I don't know if you guys have. I don't even know why I'm about to ask for advice, but I will. Um, if you guys have any tips, like for how you do it, even if you like work full time and have a family and have other obligations, or even maybe you don't work full time, like maybe you're a caregiver, maybe you're taking care of your aging parents, maybe you are, maybe you have a chronic illness and you're tired all the time. Like, how do we still, how do we still do what we got to do, guys, when we don't want to? Or do we just accept that this is how our house looks? Because I'll tell you what, I cleaned that table up over the weekend, and now today is Thursday of this same week that I'm recording the voiceover, and that part of the table looks almost exactly the same. Like pretty much that's it. My own habits are horrific because guess whose side of the table that is? That is my side of the table. And these are my things and my daughter's things. And I'm in charge of my daughter's things for the most part. So this is my mess. It's my mess. There's the EpiPen. Oh, sorry. I'm going to switch topics really quick. I had to clean out that purse because I like somehow leaked water into it from either my daughter's water bottle or my water bottle, some water bottle that is not leak proof. And everything in there is just soggy and gross and smells weird because it like there was some metal things in there and now it all smells like wet metal, which I don't know if you have smelled wet metal, but it's not a pleasant smell. My cakes. Sorry that you saw me smell them, but there you go. You can wash them off, by the way, which I have done recently. You don't just want to wear them every single day without rinsing and washing them. But anyway, so my point and or question and or general statement is that I clean this up over and over again. And then I think I just don't have motivation to keep doing it all the time because I know myself and I know that I do not clean as I go. I do not tidy as I trot or whatever I decided to say. So that's just not who I am as a person. And I know like people can change. I'm a counselor. I have to believe people can change. It's part of my job. But I just, I'm 42. Like, what are the odds? Pretty bad odds, really. Like, that I'm going to magically wake up one day and be like, you know what? I'm going to put this away right now. But as you will see as this video progresses, and you may have already seen, I think you already saw me, sorry, my chair's going to squeak. Yep. You already saw me, like, as I started this project, as soon as I started, I was maybe like 2.5 minutes in, and my daughter was like, I'm hungry. Please make me some peanut butter toast. And so, oh, and that's my unscented little soap, portable soap things that I bring with me. But I'll talk more about that later. So anyway, I have been like trying to clean, trying to do anything productive, and then I get distracted by music, as you can see, or my daughter asks me for some sort of food, and it is, my obligation to keep her alive. And so I'll start something, and then she needs my attention or she needs my help. And then I'll go back to doing it, and then maybe I get a text or a phone call. And then I go back to doing it, and then I get distracted because I find a pen from BMO Bank, and I remember that my friend Beth really needs a BMO Bank, but she doesn't have any near her house. And so I took that pen from a community fair that I went to where there were representatives from like 7 branches near my house from BMO Bank. And it makes me laugh because I can go to one anytime and I don't even need it. and Beth can't. So, haha. But anyway, you see my point, right? Like, you listen to my voiceovers, you listen to me talk. Like, I get distracted so easily. I go on tangents so easily. And so when I try to do something like clean, or even if I, like, let's say I finish a meal. Also, I don't know what that thing does. It came with a Lego set that we just got. And we don't know what that little orange thing does with the Legos. But I will sit down, I'll have a meal, and then my intention, of course, is to like get up, rinse the plate off, put it in the dishwasher, and then we can move on. But as soon as I finish eating, what if my daughter wants me to play right away and she's like panicking and about to throw a tantrum? Or what if my husband has a question for me and then I have to look it up and then I get distracted on my phone and then I forget. So these are the types of things that happen all day long for me, where I may have good intentions or I may have, like a plan or whatever, but then I get distracted. And then by the time I remember again, it's maybe not a good time, or maybe it's, I'm not in that room anymore. Oh yeah, we have to take a time out and I have to take her to swimming lessons. And it's the next day. Day 2. Right. Or there's a swimming lesson and we have to leave, like there's always just time constraints all the time. And it's hard for me to stay focused on one thing and just complete a single task. I think like this morning is a perfect example, right? So I have the kind of job where I see clients, right? I'm a counselor. So I see my clients, we're face to face, I talk to them, they talk to me, and then the session's over, right? And then I have like 5 or 10 minutes where I can go to the bathroom or grab a snack, and then I have another client. And then I have a few minutes where I can, breathe, and then I have another client, and then I have another client, then I have another client. And then I have to hurry and go home or get in my car because I got to pick the kids up. And then I have to pick the other kid up, and then we have to drive home, and there's a bunch of construction, and then we get home, and then people need to eat, and people, the dogs need to be played with and walked, and then my husband comes home, and then my daughter wants to play, and then we need to do bath time, and then we need to do bedtime, and then I haven't done any of the notes, okay? I haven't done any of the notes for the clients that I saw. And how do I get paid for the clients that I see? I have to do notes, because then that's what I send to the insurance company to get paid. So in the mornings, right? So in the mornings, I get up and I have a choice. Like this morning, I can do some of my notes, or I can do my workout, or I can start making lunches early, or I can order the groceries, or, like there's like spin the wheel of what I need to take care of for that morning. But I only have a few hours in which to do it. Like if I get up at 5:30 or 5 o'clock, I have to be out of the house by 8. So in that 3 hours or 2.5 hours, I have to do showers and get myself dressed, get my daughter dressed, get lunches together, make sure whoever wants breakfast gets breakfast, like all of these things. And so this morning I sat down and I was like, okay, my intention was I am going to, like, I'm not going to do my workout. I don't have time. I'm going to take my shower. And then I sat down at my computer and I'm like, I got to do some notes. So I sat down and I did one note. And then I remembered, oh no, I have to edit this video because I only have a short amount of time later today to do the voiceover. And if the video isn't edited, then I can't do the voiceover. So I'm like, okay. So I sat down and I started editing the video, like chopping things up, speeding things up, whatever. The beautiful visuals that you see before you now. I look angelic. So I worked on that. But then in the middle of that, I was like, oh no, I have a Walmart order coming to my house later, and there were some things I needed to add to the list, to the order. So then I open the Walmart app and I start putting things on the order that's going to get delivered later today. But then I was like, no, but really, okay, now I really have to focus. I really, really have to focus and finish editing. So then I go back and I finish editing. And then I start, making the lunches and getting things together, make myself coffee. But then as I'm going through the lunch routine, I'm noticing more and more things that we're running out of. Oh, what you're watching right now, by the way, my back was really hurting. So everything that I was doing was really hard on my back, as you can see on my face. So anyway, back to my distractions and why my brain sucks and why I can never clean as I go. So as I'm going through making the lunches and trying to make myself coffee, I'm noticing all these other things that I need to add to the Walmart order because like we're running out of coffee pods, we're running out of fruit snacks, we're running out of, maybe we should make hamburgers for dinner tonight. So I'm doing all of that. Meanwhile, I'm still running out of time to finish making the lunches for everybody. And also, time is ticking down. I know that my daughter is going to wake up soon. I'm going to have to get her dressed. We're going to have to get out of the house. And I'm also remembering, shoot, I really, really, really need to finish some of these notes because otherwise I'm not going to get paid next week. So this is what my brain is like all of the time, 24/7. I cannot relax. I cannot be at peace. I am just constantly jumping from one urgent matter that is a priority to another urgent matter that is a priority over and over and over and over and over all day long. And every time I do something, like right now, I'm talking to you and doing this voiceover. Every time I'm doing something, I'm thinking about the other things that I need to be doing, right? Like right now, I know I have probably about 15 notes that I have to complete for billing from the clients that I've seen this week that I haven't done yet. Sorry for that drastic camera angle change. Hope you don't get dizzy. So every time I'm doing something, every time I'm engaged in one activity, oh, so gross. Ugh. Yeah, all those were done. Every time I'm doing something, I'm always thinking about the next thing or the other things that I should be doing instead. And so then when it comes time to, keep a clean home or keep up with a diet or keep up with an exercise routine or revamp my whole YouTube channel so that I can make more money from it. Like anytime I try to focus on something that's important, there are 47 other things that are also begging for my attention, which is why nothing ever really gets done, right? Nothing ever like really feels complete. And the few times that I have been like technically caught up on everything, I just feel unsettled because it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real. It feels like a scam, right? Like there's something else I should be doing. Amelia's showing me her fancy dance moves, and she's so excited that she's getting her French toast sticks. See, right? Like, and the reason I'm even including this footage in this video, again, is just to kind of show you how many, I hate to call it interruptions because it's my kid, right? Like these are things I'm supposed to be doing for my kid. But there's so many interruptions. There's so many things that like switch my focus throughout a day, that I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's an uphill battle sometimes to keep things on track in any one particular area of my life, let alone all of the areas that are important to me. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. My hope is that one day in the near future, I'm going to do a video about, or not about, but where I do viewer suggestions, like for real, like where I really actually try them, because I think Oh yeah, my back is really bugging me here. But sometimes I ask for suggestions and I don't always take them, or sometimes people just give me unsolicited suggestions and I definitely don't take them. But maybe it's time. Oh yeah, the Costco order came. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. I'm going to clean out my fridge. Stay tuned. But yeah, I think I don't know, or I just need to get healthy enough to be able to take my stimulant meds for my ADHD. That's actually probably the more realistic solution, genuinely, is I need to get my weight down so that I can have better blood pressure so that I can um, take ADHD meds so I can focus. Also, we're trying to eat healthy and not eat all the like bread and carbs. And I did a Costco order. I've never done like an Instacart Costco order before. I always just go to Costco. But this day, like, I kept trying to motivate myself to go to Costco and I just couldn't do it. And Amelia did not want to get out of her pajamas. And I honestly couldn't blame her. And so I was just like, you know what? Just gonna try it. And now, guys, I don't think I'm ever going back to Costco. I think I'm just ordering it forever, forever. But I gave the driver a really good tip. And so I think what happened is that he threw the croissants in as like a gift because of my great tip. Or it was just a mistake. I don't really know how that works. But that was the only extra item in my order. And I didn't order it on purpose because we're trying not to eat croissants and cakes and breads. Oh gosh. So anyway, he gave it to me for free and I was upset. And I'm really sad because I did the Costco order before I cleaned out the fridge and it was getting kind of warm and I didn't want to take off my sweatshirt because that was more effort. But in any case, so the guy gave me free croissants and boy, spoiler alert, at the end, did I eat them? Even though we were not supposed to, because we're trying to be healthier so that my blood pressure can go down, so that I can be healthy, so that I can take my ADHD meds, so that I can succeed in life, guys, so I can succeed in life and focus. Oh my gosh. It's kind of a cruel situation, to be honest with you, that like in order for me to get like to be healthy enough to take my stimulant, I need to get my act together first. It's kind of backwards. Like I feel like I need the stimulant in order to get my life together. But I guess we'll see. What if I get healthy and then because I'm healthy and my diet is in check, like my brain works better and then I don't need the meds? What if that happens? Probably not. I mean, maybe, but no, probably not. I feel like I need meds. I was so much better off. But then, if you've been with me a while, you might remember that I feel like starting the Adderall is kind of what led to my health spiral over the summer. I mean, I don't want to say like that was the cause of it, because obviously I ended up that I was allergic to every product that I use ever. But I'm a little scared to try Adderall again because what if it is really bad for me? But it was so good for my brain. It was so good for my brain. So anyway, that's my goal, is to get healthy. I kind of care how I look. Like I would love to lose weight to look better. But I did that last year, exactly around this time actually. And with that being the motivation, I did lose the weight. But in that last year, I have gained almost every ounce back. Like every single pound has returned to my body. So clearly aesthetics are not a sufficient motivator for me to not eat everything that I've come across in my life. So health. I'm going to get healthy. and then I'm going to take ADHD meds, and then I'm going to be organized and clean and conquer the world and have enough focus to get all of my stuff done in a timely manner and not feel scattered and distracted and defeated all the time. And here's more stuff from the Costco delivery. I'm so glad that I cleaned out the fridge. It was really gross. Not really gross, like filthy, but just like, if you don't clear out the old food after a while, it, gets depressing and cluttered, like so hard to see anything. After I put all of this stuff away, like I cleared everything out and then put this stuff away, my son came in and he was like, oh, this is amazing. And I don't think it was necessarily because of like the specific food that I got, but it was just that he could actually see like what we're working with. So anyway, yeah, I'm really proud of what I was able to accomplish this past weekend, even though I was super duper 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 tired and my back hurt. But I would like to be able to accomplish more and to be less scattered and to be more like on top of things. Oh God, you are about to witness. This was such a bummer. I got like 4,000 chicken thighs because it's Costco. And I was trying to separate the packaging. Yeah. Archie smells the juices. I was trying to separate the packages so that I could put half of them in the fridge and then half of them in the freezer for later, because there's no way that we're going to eat 400 bajillion chicken thighs before they expire in a week or two, however long. And so I was trying to separate them, but then I nicked one of the bags. And so I spilled chicken juice everywhere. And now we probably all have salmonella. So that was disgusting. I'm trying to rinse the bag off, but I realize it's just a losing battle. I sacrificed the kitchen towel. I was so grossed out. Why couldn't I just, like, can I not cut along the lines? Did I not pass preschool? Like, did I not get through kindergarten? Apparently not. Apparently not. I just caused a bigger mess. And then I had to wash my hands like 400 more times. Yeah. What else are we doing? I think this is when I gave up. Yeah, this is when I gave up. See, I got distracted. I forgot I had to take the garbage out. I'm going to show you the final result with the, okay, I'm going to let you in on a little behind the scenes secret. This is a couple days later because I didn't actually record when I thought I was. But yeah, this is when I gave up, and I didn't even have the energy to put paper towels back. And I broke in to the croissants and I was done. It was so good. It was worth it. It was worth every bite, and I have no regrets. I have zero regrets. This is when I still thought maybe I was going to keep cleaning. Maybe I was going to keep doing stuff, but then Amelia asked for a pair, and then I got myself a pair. And this is when I gave up. I just gave up. This is what it is. The end. So come back next week. Next week's video, my intention is that I am going to do a review finally of all of the hypoallergenic fragrance-free products that I bought after my allergy testing was completed. So stay tuned for that. And then in the next several weeks, I am doing a YouTube challenge, and I will be focusing on, yes, goodbye. I will be focusing on one room at a time, some major decluttering, and just getting my life ready for the holidays, because that's coming up. So stay tuned. I love you. Thank you for watching. Thanks for catching up with me, and I will see you in the next video. Yay! All right. Bye, friends. Mwah.